Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform. Track 2, You Can't Dance. Of course, produced by Rick Rubin, like the whole album. Flat 7.
8-.
Okay, glad to hear that. Listen,
this is my second favorite song on the album, maybe.
Same story. It's a 3-way tie for me.
Okay. Of course, you got the Apache break in here. It makes the beat stand out. The thing is, the production across this album is very similar at points, so I need an element at the very least to stick out and differentiate itself from some of the other tracks.
Mm-hmm.
For me, this one is Apache and just kind of the choppy programming, which I like on here. Ultimately, this is just a silly record, and I like it.
He's basically playing the dozens, okay, and I love that. All right,
it's a routine.
It's a routine.
It's
but
definitely
it's a great
a routine. But by the time he says in verse 1, you dance like a fat old lady. Not saying that fat old ladies ain't nice.
But every time you try to get one move right, the old lady done did it twice.
You can't dance.
Come on, bro.
Ending with the you can't dance refrain.
He's got to remind him why he's saying all this. It's the refrain.
Yes,
it's the hook.
I got to tell you, when he comes around and talks about drop kicking someone in the neck,
oh yeah,
that's when this one elevates from a 7+ to an 8- for me.
It's at that point where I wrote, "This is a legitimately funny record." I mean, even before drop kicking him,
I crack up.
You big no dancing disco disaster. The worst
I ever saw. They should drop kick you in the neck and drag you off the floor.
Come on, that's still money in 2022. If that's not, bro, okay. If that's not funny to you, I don't know. You just, maybe you don't like slapstick. Maybe you just don't like imagery. I don't know. You just, you know what it is? You probably can't dance if you don't like this. All right, you're offended. You look like Ralph Cramden or a Donald Duck cartoon.
This is a legitimately funny record. These are short verses too. He does these short verses. They all end with "You Can't Dance," but then the 5th verse, when he goes into maybe you grew up around some can't dance people.
When you were a can't dance kid, you live in a can't dance house.
Went out in a can't dance car. Your doofy can't dance father got drunk in a can't dance bar.
You take a cat bath, put on your can't dance cologne, go out to a can't dance party so you wouldn't have to can't dance all alone.
You can't dance.
Bro, no, that is funny, okay? You comedians these days always yelling and complaining. You ain't even half as funny as this, okay? This is legitimate. What makes it so funny is just the bluntness. And, of course, returning to "You Can't Dance," okay? I'm sorry if this is not funny to people. Then we just have differences in humor. All right. There's nothing else to say. You tried to take breakdance lessons, ended up in an ambulance. You dance like you got arthritis already. What'll happen when you get old, bro? Come on, man. This is just good old fashioned fun. All right, and you talk about. A lot of this production being similar, like each track kind of needs a defining element for me to remember what happens.
Yeah.
This noise is in other beats on here, but I just want to point out that like the noise. I'm a big fan of the okay. Hold on, let me give it. They got to hear the because they know I'm not just over here stuttering. Oh no, let me see. Let me go in my pirated music folder. Okay, You Can't Dance. All right, here we go. Listen up, folks. You hear that?
Yeah, it's the slaps. It's like little claps, you know?
Come on, right. Yeah. Them
but they're like kind of choppy. I like
claps. Them. Yeah. Oh, come on. This song is money. Bro. Come on. I like it. And as we're talking about it, I'm like, I need to hear this at a party. I mean, I doubt I would unless I would be the one to play it in 2022. But that 8- is looking real appealing. It's looking real attractive to me right now. I've never been like envious of Moulz's ratings.
I'm sitting on the 8- because I'm debating my enjoyment, and it's like, this doesn't have the cachet Can't Live Without My Radio does for me. That's a record I've been playing for years.
Mm-hmm.
It's just classic. Like, it's one of those records I think about as like one of the early kind of formative hip hop records. And
I feel you.
You know, this is not a song that I heard until a couple years ago for the first time, but I'm highly amused. Highly amused. And
this
if I'm
the
highly
end of
amused,
the funny songs, by
that
the way.
means, oh no, it's not. We have another one coming up later for sure. I would say it's like the sister song to this one.
Yes.
But this one, out of the two sillier songs on this album, I went all the way on this one because I think it holds up. I don't have to make any sort of, you know, qualifiers outside of that. I think the humor in the record holds up, and with the Apache sample in there and those choppy claps that you just played, it's like a dance record.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't dance. It's almost playing the dozens, but also during a dance routine.
Folks, you know I'm a good sport, because if you go on youtube.com/Melvin Birch and look for that daggone The Dancery playlist, you might want to dedicate the song to me. You know, you never know. But this is just, it's a fun song, man. It's fun. It's, if you can't dance or you don't like fun, there's really no way around it. And that 8-, I like it. I like how it's looking.
Well,
I might need that.
I mean, you know, there's not only one available. I'm not the only one with the 8-.
I likes it and I wants it.
Do you want to change the rating right now on the air?
No, that would be irresponsible.
You've done that before.
I was effing tripping. I have. Well, there was one time, and I said it was irresponsible when I did it too. What we just did it was recent.
Yeah.
What was it?
Was it Prodigy?
I bumped. What was it?
Was it something on Prodigy?
I think so. I think it was Prodigy. Something I bumped up like live on air. Anyway, you know, speaking of attraction, you know, your 8 is real attractive. I got some Jamaican food today, bro, and you know, Shawty at the register, you know, little baby at the register. She had the like a midriff, like her stomach was showing, right? It was the belly. She had like the Aaliyah fit, right? And she looked like a mix between Allie Raisman and Jasmine Guy. Okay, if that helps the image. And I know
Jasmine Guy. I don't know Allie Raisman. Who's Allie Raisman?
The gymnast. You know, she was her and Simone Biles and
you know, like I'm watching
Morono.
the gym. I'm not watching the Gymnos.
I mean, I wasn't either, but they were kind of cultural sensations, you know.
Well, I'm happy for them, but listen, I'm not gonna.
You gotta be happy for them. What are you, un-American?
Good for them. I'm happy.
Well, yeah,
I'm thrilled, as a matter of fact. But I'm not watching it.
I wasn't watching it either. I just, you know, I saw the pictures a lot. But she looked like a mix between them two. And man, I got home and I bit into them jerk ribs. And I had a thought. I'm like, listen, if she had anything to do with the food I just ate and wasn't just working the register, I'm going back in. I'm dropping on one knee. And I'm hitting her with that dad going, meet me at the altar in an all-white dress. Okay? Because I need that. I need that. It's a necessity to me. Okay, she got jerk recipes in her brain, and she looking like that. I need that.
I have a picture of the person who actually made the food.
Okay,
I put it in the chat.
Oh, wait, I just got lightheaded again. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This man Moulz linked me to an article. This is blackdoctor.org. In this article, 117-year-old Jamaican woman is now oldest human in the world. Well, hey, I mean, if she ain't married, I might have to, you know what I'm saying?
Mark Henry and Mae Young style.
Hey, man. See, first of all, I know these so-called players wouldn't tell you this.
Mainly because you're 117 years old.
Yeah. Okay,
but honestly, your jerk-flavored ribs were so delicious.
We're immaculate. Yo, that is crazy. Okay, I need to close this tab. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. All right, let me... Okay.
Meet me in Jamaica with your spices.
Oh, wow. You is getting older, so we kind of need to do this. She's on... Look, I hate to say it, but I mean, 117 years old, you got to think. I mean, how much longer?
Yeah.
I mean, when was this article posted?
I'm feeding for those recipes, I must confess.
Bro, this is wild. This lady is really old. Okay, anyway. We can, Jesus. All right, you want to move on? Wow, those are the freaking licks to hit when she when we gotta consummate the marriage, when she walks out the bathroom on the honeymoon.
No, that's her hip on the way to the bed. She's singing.
Oh wow. Okay. I'm sweating.
My face kind of hurts.
I'm fanning myself. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Okay. You want to move
on? And you know what? Oh, one more thing. You know what she says to cap it all off, right?
What's that?
Wagwan Melvin. Wagwan Melvin.
Wagwan Melvin. That's so nasty. That is ridiculous. Okay. Oh man. Oh, this show's taking years off my life. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's move it along. You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, it's Mel from Rap Rankings. To hear the full episode this clip comes from and all the other episodes, stop by raprankings.com or search Rap Rankings on your favorite podcast platform.